Plant FAQs, Caladium White Queen. The allure of Caladium White Queen, a gardener's guide. Caladium White Queen, with its breathtaking display of white leaves adorned with vibrant red veins and green edges, has become a star in my houseplant collection. Its stunning foliage adds a touch of elegance and drama to any indoor space. But beyond its captivating looks, the White Queen is surprisingly easy to care for, making it a perfect choice for both seasoned gardeners and beginners like myself. During my first foray into the world of caladiums, I was captivated by the White Queen. However, venturing into uncharted territory can be daunting. Questions swirled in my head. How long would it take for the bulb to sprout? What kind of care would it need to thrive? Thankfully, with a little research and some trial and error, I was able to cultivate a flourishing White Queen that continues to impress. Now, I want to share my experience and help you cultivate your own White Queen magic. See more 19 species in genus Caladium at monsteraholic.com. How long before Caladium White Queen bulb sprouts? Patience is key when it comes to caladium bulbs. Unlike seeds that germinate quickly, caladium bulbs can take anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks to sprout, depending on factors like temperature and moisture. The warmer the soil, the faster the bulb will awaken. Don't be discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Keep the soil consistently moist and provide warm temperatures, and soon you'll be rewarded with a peek of that magnificent foliage. How to grow White Queen Caladium. Growing a White Queen Caladium is a rewarding experience. Here's a step-by-step guide to ensure your bulb flourishes. 1. Choosing the right pot. Select a pot with drainage holes to prevent waterlogging, which can be detrimental to the bulb. A pot slightly larger than the bulb is ideal, allowing for some room for growth. 2. Potting mix. Opt for a well-draining, light, and airy potting mix. A mixture of potting soil, perlite, and orchid bark can provide the necessary drainage and aeration. 3. Planting the bulb. Plant the bulb with the eyes, the pointed end, facing upwards, at a depth of about 1 to 2 inches. Gently cover the bulb with potting mix and water thoroughly. 4. Location and light. White Queen caladiums prefer bright, indirect light. Avoid harsh, direct sunlight, which can scorch the leaves. A shaded patio or a brightly lit room away from a south-facing window is perfect. 5. Watering. Water your White Queen caladium regularly, allowing the top inch of soil to dry out between waterings. Overwatering can lead to bulb rot, so err on the side of underwatering. 6. Temperature and humidity. Aim for warm temperatures between 65 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 27 degrees Celsius. White Queen caladiums also appreciate moderate humidity levels. If the air is dry, misting the plant occasionally or using a pebble tray filled with water can help. 7. Fertilization. During the growing season, spring and summer, fertilize your White Queen caladium once a month with a balanced, diluted liquid fertilizer. Bonus tips for White Queen caladium success. Dormancy. As winter approaches, the White Queen caladium may enter dormancy. The leaves will start to die back, and you might see less growth. Reduce watering at this time and allow the bulb to rest. You can either store the bulb in a cool, dry place or keep it in the pot, but water very sparingly. Pests and diseases. White Queen caladiums are generally pest and disease resistant. However, keep an eye out for mealybugs or spider mites, which can be treated with insecticidal soap or neem oil. Beyond the basics, enjoying your White Queen caladium. The White Queen caladium is a versatile plant that can be enjoyed in various ways. Here are some ideas. Houseplant. This is the most common way to enjoy the White Queen's beauty. Place it on a shelf, table, or end table to add a touch of the tropics to your indoor space. Container plant. Group your White Queen caladium with other shade-loving plants like ferns or bromeliads for a stunning container display on your patio or porch. Terrarium. The White Queen's compact size makes it a great candidate for a terrarium, adding a pop of color and elegance to your miniature world. Caladium Fiesta versus White Queen. Leaves of Fiesta and White Queen plants originating from undisturbed tubers exhibited comparable dimensions in terms of length and width. In contrast, leaves of Caladium Fiesta plants derived from tubers with their eyes removed were shorter and narrower compared to the leaves of White Queen plants originating from similarly treated tubers. With a little care and attention, Your White Queen Caladium will reward you with its stunning foliage for years to come. So, embrace the journey, enjoy the process, and soon you'll be witnessing the magic of the White Queen unfold before your eyes.